Hi kids, there's a few things you need to know before entering high school. To help further facilitate your transition into this brave new world, full of social stratification, we have assembled this helpful guide to high school success. As we all know, our human condition requires us feeling empty and worthless until defined otherwise by other people. This becomes extremely prominent in high school. Let's look at how the human ladder works and how to work the ladder. Step 1. Identify the different rungs on the ladder. You must remember that between the ages of 13 to 17, regardless integrity, strength of character, intelligence, or merit, you are only as cool as people with whom you associate. Identify who's who at school. Here is Exhibit A. Zachary is ASB Vice President, captain of the football team, and El Capitan of the football team. Notice his award-winning smile that got him Best Smile. He's friends with everyone, or at least everyone wants to be his friend. He's envied by men, and he's desired by women.
Hey!
Here is Exhibit B. Calvin doesn't take showers. When he scratches his head, his fingers come out black. He speaks fluent Klingon, Elvish, and binary. He keeps a bottle of fungus in his locker, which he has named Eddie. Eddie began his lunch leftovers that he stuffed in his water bottle, which he then left in his locker over break. Calvin has identified the 4 different fungi colonies that make up Eddie. Eddie is Calvin's only real friend at this school. He is envied by none and undesired by all. Here is Exhibit C. Sarah is the smartest girl of the class. She takes only AP classes and is the president of all the honor societies on campus. While she does not really associate with Zachary, and definitely does not associate with Calvin, she's left somewhere in between. But because Jeremy asked Sarah to prom last year, slightly higher up in the ladder. Here is Exhibit D. Karen is one of the trumpet players in the school's marching band. She and the rest of the band make it to nationals every year, only to be defeated by Westboro High. She has found her place among the safe nest of other band geeks, while they throw a pretty wild party. Members of the strata are not as popular as you think. Here is Exhibit E. This is you. Where will you stand? With whom will you identify? If you have chosen Exhibit A, you have chosen correctly. That's right. The answer is not C. Upon the first day of school, identify the wealthiest, best-looking, and athletic classmate of the same gender, and that talked to him at barnacles on North Atlantic sperm whale. Step 2. To establish yourself with Exhibit A, flatter your subject. Tell him he has a nice car, or in the case of a female, compliment her coach bag. Be keen to recognize and meet the needs of those who are ingratiating yourself with. Once you've established yourself with him or her, you may begin siphoning her ambient charisma and popularity and attempt to pass it off as your own. Be sure not to soak up too much too soon, however, as it may threaten the host and cause him to reject your parasitic attachment. Nothing destroys your identity more than the flat rejection from the top. Alternatively, find a nice piece of arm candy early in the game to further cement your position. Not only does a dating relationship reveal to those watching that you are dateable, but also provides immense entertainment for your higher-ups. Step 3. If you cannot find your way to the top, at least ensure that you do not have a position on the bottom, or even close to the bottom. Systematic ridicule, or even unrecognized existence of those lower levels is a sure way to keep your distance from the bottom. At the very least, preparing yourself to Exhibit B, Calvin, will satisfy most of your insecurities about your social position. Be aware that association with those on the bottom, while you're still a bit higher, will cause a sort of averaging. You will be pulled up, while you will get pulled down. By all means, do not let this happen. Those on the bottom are dealt with harshly. By following these simple 3 steps, you should be well on your way to a relatively trauma-free, if shallow, existence. You may now look forward to an ultimately disappointing prom night and acknowledge that these are going to be the best years of your life. Enjoy.